Hey YouTube family, this is Magdalena Grace. I am here in Canada. I'm here for an amazing weekend wedding, and I didn't want to wait until I got back to provide for you the full moon and week ahead runes reading. So this is going to be a little different than I normally do, a little more casual. It actually really makes me excited because as we just came out of this eclipse season, and we have the three-eye Atlas, which is now considered no longer a comet. It's some kind of a light cosmic consciousness being. Some people say it's an alien ship. I don't really care. All I know is it's here to help us. And so part of the Virgo season, what I was letting go of is just getting raw, real, down to the simple ways of life, not overthinking it, not having everything to be perfect. So this is in real time testimonial to how I am leveraging the power of these energies in the astrology to let shit go and to just be real. I think that's what people really, really want, is real, raw, honest truth and connection. So here we are today talking about the full moon in Aries in the week ahead of October 5th. Today is October 4th at the time of this recording. This will be a shorter recording today because I do fly out today and get home super late tonight. So I just wanted to make sure I still gave you enough time to have this reading completed. The full moon is the evening of October the 6th. For some people, it'll be into the 7th, depending on the time zone where you're located in the world. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I am a runes divination reader and alchemist. I work with over 20 different types of alchemy to help you alchemize fear into love, shadows into light, guilt into gratitude, scarcity into abundance, and really just allowing yourself to be fully whole. We can't be whole if we suppress or ignore our shadows. If we do that, we operate from trauma responses, and it causes us and those around us pain and suffering. So here I am cleansing the space, inviting you to do the same. And since this will be a briefer reading today, I do want to still encourage you to grab a candle, grab a pen and paper, a journal. It's a full moon in Aries, so the opportunity is to let go, to release. I'm going to give a little description of the full moon, and then I'm going to do the reading. And it's going to be a little bit of a combined reading. I'm going to be talking about the full moon in the week ahead, but really whenever I do a full moon ritual, it's a full 30-day cycle until the next full moon in November. So this full moon in Aries is really about fire, anger, letting go of that which no longer serves you. Full moon, again, is the releasing energy. So maybe where in your life have you suppressed anger? Where in your life have you not honored boundaries? A lot of times for me, as I've worked through sacred rage and growth and alchemy of anger into passion and actual action, when you suppress anger, a lot of times you don't do anything. You're stagnant. And sometimes, unfortunately, what happens when you suppress anger, then you have a fight or flight response. You might all of a sudden have an outburst. I've had that many, many times until I found that I could work with anger. Anger oftentimes would show me that I had allowed someone to cross a boundary. So maybe this is an opportunity to let go of suppressing your anger so that you can allow passion to come through. Passion leads to creativity. It's very much also allows you to release grief. I have a retreat at the end of the month that's focusing on the Day of the Dead weekend. Could be a great opportunity for you to come and work through the suppressed anger and turn it into gold and gratitude. I have found my anger has showed me when I allowed myself to stay small and didn't speak up, didn't speak my truth. So maybe you haven't been speaking your truth. Maybe there's people in your life that have been violating your boundaries, and these people keep doing it over and over again. Now this is your opportunity to let that go and stand up for yourself. So there's lots of ways to look at this. Aries is also about action. Again, maybe you've been inaction as the opposite of that. So not taking action on certain things in your life, so you can let that go. It's really about whatever in your life is stuck, stagnant, and allowing that anger and that fire to move through. And again, speaking your truth could be a great thing for you to work on. So let's just see what the runes have to say today. And I will show them to you. First, I'll ask you to take a moment to do a couple deep breaths with me, cleansing breaths. So go ahead and drop in, close your eyes. Feet firmly planted on the floor. Go ahead and take a nice deep inhale. And sigh it out. Another deep inhale, inhale. And then let it go. And hopefully you have cleansed your space. I'm calling in spirit, calling upon Woden and Freya to speak to me and through me in this reading for this week ahead, this full moon in Aries. You can also have your pen and paper handy of what you want to let go. This will be a shorter reading today because of my travel, but that doesn't mean that you can't pause and write things down and actually have a candle and burn away that which no longer serves you, what you're letting go. Again, you're writing down what you're letting go. Awesome. And I will have a bonus card pull from the Crow Tarot deck today. My favorite tarot deck so far. So I will pull that. So go ahead and know that you can write out the runes, you can tone them, you can sing them, draw them, however you want to look at that. And this is all about you getting messages for you. I'm going to hold space and give a overall general reading. If you want a private reading, you can go to magdalenagrace.com. What is a clarifying card for the day? All right. Wow. Beautiful. Good stuff. All right. So go ahead, opening your mind and your heart as I show these to you first. Oops. There we go. See if anything comes through. This is Degas. Now, Degas is all about a breakthrough. So it is saying with this full moon, especially knowing that this is a general reading. So again, take the best, leave the rest. Whatever doesn't land with you is perfectly not yours, and whatever lands with you is meant for you. So Degas, again, you can draw it out, tone it out, is about a breakthrough, a dawn of a new day, a new beginning, which is very appropriate for post-eclipse season. Maybe you had a breakdown recently. This first part of the week, especially the full moon day, which is Monday in America, you're going to be having a breakthrough. So be open for a breakthrough. Be open for a new beginning. Be open for it's like a sunrise. It's like an aha moment. Allowing whatever you're releasing in this full moon to just be a miracle in your life. Be open to receiving miracles. A lot of times we can be so negative, especially in these times. The more I'm open to receiving miracles, guess what? The more miracles come. Okay? So a gratitude practice could be a great exercise with this one. Now, this is what is coming up in the week ahead because of the full moon. Okay? Perth row reversed. Now, interestingly enough, I think because I'm doing this on my phone, it shows that it's Perth row, not reversed, but this is Perth row reversed, just so we're clear. I've actually been pulling this a lot in the past month, and it's about letting go of negative beliefs. So ultimately, you want to be able to let go of negative beliefs and things that don't serve you through this full moon. This week ahead especially is going to allow you to purge that. So all the more reason to have a gratitude practice and be prepared as negative stuff comes through. You really want to be able to honor it, alchemize it, and let it go. So, which is perfect because then this brings us towards the end of the week and the energy heading in towards the next full moon, which is Awaz. So Awaz is this one in particular speaks of the yew tree, the death, rebirth, renewal. The yew tree is the tree that was planted in the cemetery. This is the deep transformational. So this full moon can bring about, and it's perfect because we're heading into Day of the Dead, we're heading into Halloween, the veil is thinner. You can commune with your ancestors. So ask them what it is that you're here to let go of for them. Ask them what it is that you're here to let go of for them so that you can move forward and alchemize your life in a way that allows you to transcend. The 3-eye Atlas, also known as a comet but not a comet, I won't talk about that, it's too much to go into right now, is here to allow us to transcend, to awaken dormant DNA, activate consciousness, more light in our body. But it does mean that you're going to potentially go through a lot more this month, and it's really important to call upon your ancestors. I am a pagan. I work with my ancestors every day, wise and healed, of course. If you don't know anything about how to do that, please reach out to me, info@magdalenagrace.com, or again, sign up for my retreat coming up at the end of the month, because it's meant to help you work with those ancestors to help you shed what no longer serves. So the bonus card is the 5 of Wands. I'll show it to you first. And this is a potent card for this full moon in Aries, because the full moon in Aries, I talked about letting go of playing small, letting go of not speaking your truth, letting go of suppressed anger, not allowing people to cross your boundaries anymore. So these crows are all speaking their truth. They're all coming together, though, in union. They're listening to each other, but they're also setting boundaries and speaking together. They might have a little bit of an argument. They might not, as long as they listen and see the other people. So this means, in summary, as you let go of your negative beliefs, as you connect with your wise and healed ancestors, we are all one. We are unity consciousness. The breakthrough in this is that we can all work together for the greater good. And that's what we need on this planet right now more than ever. So allowing this to really be at the forefront of your week ahead can be helpful. Are you listening to other people? Are you listening to yourself? And are you speaking your truth in a kind way? Not from a, my way or the highway way. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and invite you now. You can hit the pause button and write down, based on this reading, what is it that you want to let go of this week so that you can move forward after this full moon in Aries and be able to start to plant new seeds on the new moon, which comes up in 2 weeks. So I'm going to do a little bit of toning. Again, I'm not home, so I'm not doing my normal reading, but I'm going to do a little bit of toning, so you can sit back and meditate now if you'd like. I'll be singing the runes for you, and so you can meditate and see if there's anything else that wants to come through for you. Okay? So go ahead, sit back, close your eyes. Degas Pathro Ewas Degas Degas to just be received inside of your central nervous system. Feel free to take a deep inhale and exhale. Contemplating again further, just for a few more moments with your eyes closed or open, what it is that you're letting go on this full moon. And I'm going to advise you to write it down on a piece of paper now. You can do a burning bowl ceremony, whatever is your thing, whatever is your ritual. Again, I'm not home, so I'm not doing a full-blown ritual reading this week. Just make sure you get this in time. You can do this anytime, Monday, Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. I would encourage you to do it Monday the 6th or Tuesday the 7th at the latest. And of course, you can do it even before then, if you find this before then. And then being able to take an embodied action. What is the action that these rituals are great. It's all about aligned action from here. Will you speak your truth? Will you allow your anger to be your guide for setting boundaries and speaking that to people in your life? Will you allow that to move you to go from inaction to action? You are the author of your fate. You are the creator of this matrix around you. And if you need help, please go to magdalenagrace.com, book a private reading, reach out to me about my retreats. My retreat information is also at magdalenagrace.com, and you can email me. I have scholarships available. I have payment plans available. Really, if you are wanting to deeply alchemize any of this shadow into light, you can't do it by yourself. Shadow work on your own is not a good idea. I've seen a lot of really, really scary things in my time. So I'm here. Take care of you, nourish yourself, allow yourself to shed those negative beliefs. A breakthrough is on your way. You can be open to receive miracles and, be the change you want to see in your world. All right. Namaste. Have an amazing week ahead. You got this. I do believe the best is yet to come. Bye-bye for now.